This morning, I really was not planning on going to the gym. I was not planning on doing anything because I have 2 more weeks till I leave for university, and in these 2 weeks, they're just so busy. There's just so much to get done. And so on Monday, I went to the gym, and then I'm like, on Tuesday, I'm probably just not going to go to the gym. And then there was an opportunity for me to go. And let's just say there were so many reasons that I could have chose not to go to the gym. And I decided to go to the gym. It wasn't usually like the one that I go to often, but it was a random gym. And I decided to go, and I actually enjoyed going so much. It improved my mood so much. I was so happy to get a workout in, and I looked at myself in the mirror, and all I could think was, I am so proud of myself. I am so proud of myself. It is so uncomfortable to go to the gym. For me, it's uncomfortable for other people to be seeing me work out. It's uncomfortable for me to be doing these workouts. I don't know if I'm doing them correctly or not. And I really do struggle with judgment and fear of being perceived and people watching me. And so I was just so proud of myself. But then I began to think that the very discipline that we resist is the answer that we have been looking for. A lot of the times we resist doing things that we know we need to do to get better. And again, that just all boils down to self-sabotage, and it boils down to the fear of success. And that's something that I've lately been struggling with because I have a horrid fear of failure. I connect, for a long time, I've been taught to connect my worth to my performance. And if my performance fails, that means me as a person has just failed. And so it's something that I'm trying to unlearn. But I have a horrible fear of failure, but I also have a horrible fear of success. What if everything does turn out right? And I think that also just comes from being so used to being disappointed, being so used to getting the shorter end of the stick, being so used to just getting dealt with the wrong cards. And when we've constantly lived our lives like this for years, it shapes us and it molds patterns into our heads that make us feel like good things can never happen to me. I can never get those friends. I can never get that dream job. I could never propel in this area. I can never get over this trauma. Because we've been in it so much, it starts to make us, we start to develop those negative, quote unquote, affirmations in our head. And it paralyzes us. But then there is a disciplined decision that we know we need to make that can take us out of that state of being stagnant. And for me, decisions like that is cut off those people, let go of those friends, let go of those family members who always stunt my growth, who always make me second guess myself, who can never be happy for me. These people genuinely add nothing into my life. Let go of them. And I'll start, and the question I ask is, can I ever be happy? Can I ever have good people in my circle? Well, if you would just let go of those bad people, if you would just let go of those people who can never be happy for you, if you could just let go of those people who don't actually like you, but they tolerate you, if you take the trash out, you make room for some new food to be set on the dinner table. But if we're going to keep leftovers at the table, then all we're going to eat every night is leftovers. But when we remove the leftovers, then we have room for a fresh plate of food. And so if you're asking yourself the question, can I ever have people in my corner that support me? You need to get rid of those who don't support you first. But the answer that we are looking for is in our ability to be disciplined. You have to be disciplined enough to be like, I love myself too much to allow people who don't love me into my space. For me, I used the example of working out. Something that I always said was, I like my body, but I know that my body could look better. I know that my body could look in a certain way where I can wear clothes that I like to wear. They can fall on me the way I would like them to fall on me. And so I'm not necessarily insecure about my body. I just feel like I could be healthier. I could be stronger. I could be more fit. My back is always hurting. I can work on that. I can be more active. And on top of that, just working out and getting physical exercise has incredible mental health benefits and health benefits. My skin is so clear, I'm glowing, I'm much more happier when I'm taking care of myself. And so the question in that scenario would be, can I ever look better? Can I ever love the way I look? Can I ever have more self-esteem in myself? And the answer to that is, yeah, you can, but you need to stop reaching for that junk food at 7 p.m. Yeah, you can, but you need to stop indulging in those bad habits. Yeah, you can, but you need to stop taking that whole paycheck and spending it on fast food. You need to start taking that whole paycheck, budgeting and meal planning. You need to stop taking $50 and being more than happy to spend $50 on DoorDash, but not being disciplined enough to spend $50 on a gym membership. And so a lot of the times we toil and we're like, will I ever get this answer? Will I ever get this? Will I ever get that? But the truth is, what we are looking for, the discipline that we are resisting so much, is literally the answer. We know what we need. You know exactly what you need to do to improve yourself. You know exactly what you need to do to improve your life, but you're resisting the very thing that can change the trajectory of your life. Hey guys, if you've been following up with me, you would know that I have been in a wilderness season, and I've been documenting my season as well as how I overcame it and stepped into my Job blessing. I just came out with an ebook that God led me to create, detailing everything that I went through. Check it out in the link in my bio if you're interested. Love you all. That a great example is people who say, well, I'll get close to Christ when I'm done, my partying phase. I will get close to Christ when I finish college. I'll get close to Christ when I feel like, when I'm tired of, going out and having fun and drinking and indulging, right? And we always say, I'll do this when the very discipline that we are resisting is the answer. You'll get close to Christ when you finish all these things, but you're still miserable now. You still have horrible people in your life. You still feel and look the worst you've ever felt or looked in your life because you're not happy with yourself. But we're resisting this discipline, not knowing that everything that we want and that our soul internally craves is the answer we've been looking for once we tap into that discipline. And so no more resisting. No more resisting. You know what you need to do. You know what you need to do to look better, to feel better, to get in a better headspace, to improve your relationship with God. Take